right, y'all. Before I even get into my thoughts of this finale, I just gotta get a couple of things off my chest because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, I'm very upset. I'm very upset. I'm pissed I even had to take time to put on makeup to do this video. I'm pissed that I can't eat my Cobb salad that I was making, that I know finna be fire. I'm mad I can't even eat my salad right now because I gotta talk about this. I'm mad that I interrupted my Insidious rewatch because I gotta talk about this show. Okay? And you know what? Sometimes things are a blessing in disguise. I know that I wasn't able to do the last 2 episodes because I've been traveling and I've been gone. But I feel like the Lord was like, Sharana, you said that you didn't want your blood pressure to be raised. You said that you was trying to be a bad bitch. You was trying to be in good health. And if you really took the time to talk about this show every single week, like, you will be ill, because I'm physically ill that I even had to take time out of my day to watch this, to catch up with it, for that to be the finale. Okay, I said I was gonna woosah. I said I was gonna woosah. I don't even know where to begin, okay? Because I really don't even know where to begin, because I don't understand, like, what we were trying to accomplish. What were we trying to do, okay? What was the purpose of this series? And you want to know what really took me out? Y'all want to know the part that really took me out is when the episode ended and then they did, like, the kind of, you know, when they do the behind the scenes and they were having this conversation. Like, baby, they look like, oh, I know, we got him. We got him. Okay, the plot twist that makes the show good. And they like, yeah, the whole time, like, he was her muse. She wasn't his muse. Like, Lily sitting up here talking to me like she just did something for feminism. Like, feminism won today because he didn't have no control of her. Like, he didn't have no control of her. You thought we was gonna put a show where she's being objectified and she's not gonna get the last laugh? Like, she really said it like women won. She sat up there in that behind the scenes like women took a win for this series. And I truly do not understand how they sat up there and they watched this damn finale and they thought, oh, we got him. We got a hit on our hands. I know you effing lying. Are y'all serious? Come on, y'all. Have it make sense for me, okay? The only good thing about this episode is that I only had to watch the dusty ass windbreaker for 0.5 seconds, okay? But I'm gonna just go into the episode because my head's starting to hurt right now, and like I don't even have the time. I want to get back to my Insidious rewatch, and like, y'all really thought y'all did something. Like, that's the part that's really sending me. When you really sit and think about it, they really sat up here and looked at us in our face and said, like, got him. It don't. Okay. Let me just go ahead. Let me just. Okay. Now, I still disagree with this because, and this is also too why sometimes I understand that people don't want to give everyone like all the episodes to review, but I do feel like, no, they probably would have just got dragged more. It's probably best if they just gave them a 2, but I just don't understand how you could give someone 2 episodes knowing the end episode, and to think that like y'all really did something. Like, to be honest, I wouldn't even given the episodes out for review. They did mention rat salad. I'm definitely gonna get to that. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get to that. So I don't. Okay. All right. Hey, boo. Hey, thank you, boo. My blood pressure all the way up. Okay, But let's go ahead and start with the beginning of the episode. Shoot, so I can get to my salad, honey. All right, so episode 5, Jocelyn Forever. I forgot to do my intro, but Sharonda Williams, pay your weight. Welcome to my channel. So glad you're here. Sorry, I'm going to be yelling a lot during this entire recap of the episode because they wasted my damn time and they played in my face for 5 episodes. So if I got to deal with it, you're going to deal with it with me, okay? All right, so getting into this episode, Jocelyn Forever. So basically, we see at the end of season 4 when she finds out what happened with Diane being responsible for bringing her to the club because Tedros wanted her to, and finding out that Tedros and Diane were smashing, basically that just clicked something in her. And actually, I'm going to have to go ahead and stop right here because that's the part that didn't make sense to me. At the end of the day, my girl, just an episode ago, my girl was literally sitting up here defending this man, defending him being an abuser, okay? Defending domestic violence from this man. It does not make any sense. So you mean to tell me this girl who was literally just talking about how this girl lying on him, he didn't beat her ass, like you telling me the girl who was literally defending this man for being an abuser, that all of a sudden she just became a bad bitch, she became a girl boss and decided that she was going to take her power back? That's what pissed me off. There was like, if you see the costume design changes, she was wearing white because she took her power back. Girl, what? Where was that at? Where was that at? She taking her power back? You telling me somebody who was literally just defending a person who was accused of domestic violence, that she's going to believe that Tedros came up with this plan to take her to the club, and that, she just used that and all of a sudden she was in control the whole time? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. Let me say it one more time for the people in the back. That don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. So all of a sudden, this girl getting beat with a with a hairbrush, okay? Like, this man cursing people out, firing people in front of her, and didn't say nothing. And you mean to tell me that she all of a sudden just had an epiphany, like, poof, I'm a girl boss. Like, I don't have to take his stuff. I ain't got to take this stuff from Tetris anymore. Like, that didn't even make sense. Like, really had that make sense from a character development for Josh. Like, that just... Okay. They're not going to stress me out. Okay? But it don't make sense, okay? So she just had this random epiphany that she's going to be a girl boss, and so now she's in charge. So Tedros is trying to, talk his talk, and she basically punked him and was like, hey, hey, y'all want to know how I met Tetris? Let me tell y'all how I met Tetris real quick. And she talk about all the stuff, and then she basically told him hey, your artist can definitely stay, but you got to get up out of my house. And I couldn't even get excited, okay, with her punking him like that, because none of this made sense in my mind that Josh as a character would be able to just do this complete 180 like that, okay? I don't know if Rob gave her some pain that she never forgot. It don't even make sense. Fine, whatever. So she ends up telling Tetris that the artist can stay, but he got to go. And so Tetris was down so bad. They had my dude looking like a dusty 70s hippie Andre 3000 wannabe. He was down bad, okay? But I was just happy because I ain't got to see that raggedy ass windbreaker no more. Y'all see he got rid of that damn windbreaker for the rest of the episode after she punked him. Y'all saw that they got rid of it, okay? I'm just saying. So we see that Jocelyn... She ends up going to the office. She was looking good in her little dress that she wore to the office. She plays a new song that she had been working on for the label. Now, low key, I just don't like Leia. I just feel like Leia's like a user, but then she ain't got no spine. And even Tetris was trying to tell her, girl, stand up, have a backbone, talk back, get crunk, okay? Stand with your chest, Leia. And so every time I see Leia, I just get upset every single time I see her. But she's with her, and so she gets a phone call. She wakes her up and says, hey, Andrew called. They have concerns about the tour, so the whole team is coming to talk to you. So basically, they're trying to cancel it. So Tetris even looks even more like a dusty hippie, okay? He just looking bad. I was like, now, Tetris, You didn't get no brush. You didn't want to use the brush that you was using to beat Josh to comb your hair. You didn't want to do nothing. You don't want to slick some jam, some gorilla glue, something to like slick it back real quick. Like you could at least just slick it back into a ponytail. Because I'm just really trying to figure out how you was just down this bad in the episode. So basically, she ends up like talking to the singers, and she tells them like, "Hey, I want y'all to be my opening act." And then, he was like, "Hold on, bitch! Like, you should have tell the people that was with me that they your opening act." She was like, "They my people now," and I was like, eh. And then she said, "The difference between me and you is I can actually make them a star." I said, gagged. Okay, that was the drop the mic moment. And if it's one thing that I'm gonna give Sam kudos for this episode, outside of the mess that the twist was, I will say that the writing was he was in his bag for some of this writing. Okay, we're gonna say for like a strong, all of Andrew's lines, that whole line of the difference between me and you is I can make him a star, and then everything that was going on in the little cult meeting showcase, like I'm gonna give Sam his flowers for that, because he did write some really great lines this episode, and I was totally here for it. So this is when the episode started getting good from a writing standpoint. So she ends up like, so Tetris start telling them like, "Hey, he trying to get them like Crunk, like, hey, get Crunk, y'all, like we finna do this, and if you gotta keep them here, if you gotta suck they peen just to keep them here, do that." And I was like, Tetris, if you gotta suck they, like, what kind of show is we running here, Tetris? Like, I don't understand. Like, I understand the pep talk, but that's not the pep talk that we needed, okay? But Andrew comes in, and this is like when the episode was giving me my life, because all of Andrew's lines was like 10 out of 10. I will actually watch a spinoff with Andrew, Destiny, and Hein. Like, if they just did a show with them, I will watch that episode every week and be content, because I love their characters. Every time that they're on screen, I'm just here for it. So basically, Andrew comes in, and then they see Isaac standing outside with his shirt off. And so when he was like, he looked like a hot Targaryen, I was like, I felt that. I was like, he had the kind of blonde hair, and then he was like naked and stuff. And then we said, "Are we walking into Abercrombie?" For anyone that worked at Abercrombie, because I did work at Abercrombie, that line took me out, because like still to this day, why didn't we just have people standing at the front of Abercrombie with their shirts off? What was the purpose of that? And why was we walking into the store after we saw somebody with their shirt off? It's literally giving you're walking in to get kidnapped and sold into sex slavery or something, like sex slavery. It just didn't make no sense to me. Like, it really made me sit and think, like, girl, what was you thinking? Like, stand up. I can't even believe that you work for them. Okay. So they go in, Andrew on high alert this entire time. Okay. So So nobody decided to put on clothes. I was just really confused at this point, because I was like, what are we selling here? Because we got Chloe just in her panties in a top talking about, "In my family portrait, we were pretty." Like, girl, how does go with the song? How you being naked go with a song talking about your family? How does that work, Chloe? I understand why Isaac naked, and y'all could keep him naked, because they was doing the Lord's work keeping Isaac naked this whole season. But Chloe, how did your attire go with your song? Because it really don't make no sense to me. Like, somebody please run it back for me and help me to understand, why was they naked? Okay, why was they naked? Smelling funky. And I'm looking at Tetris like, so you weren't gonna take no shower? You still want to go sleep, get some Gorilla Glue, and like slick your hair back? Like, you still want to go do that? I can't. I can't. Okay. The only thing that kept me going was literally Andrew's comments the entire time. Okay. Now, when Tetris called Nikki Judas, I was like, absolutely right. But when he called her an algorithm C word, and then Haim said he got a point, I said, what is it? Not an algorithm C word. I said, how you be thinking of this stuff, Sam? How do you be thinking of stuff that makes perfect sense? Okay. I was just, and then when he said that they were like in the next meeting, like he's like, I'm shocked they didn't brand this when we came in. It was giving cult. It was giving, we've been in a cult for a couple of months, but we finna put out some bomb music, okay? And can we just be honest and say that I like Chloe better than Josh? Can you? I will say one of my biggest critiques outside of the first episode, because that first song that she performed was a bop. I don't care what nobody say. But can we really talk about how Josh ain't got no talent? Can we admit that? Like, is it okay for us to tell the truth now? Can we tell the truth and shame the devil? Josh ain't got no talent. When Chloe was singing, I said, yes, bitch, sing about your family portrait. I don't know what her song was. It made me think of that Pink song, Family Portrait. But like, I was like, Josh just hasn't been given since the first song, if I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't care what y'all say. Like, she ain't been giving me nothing. She was giving me boo, get off the stage, boo. So after Chloe does it, like, you know, she did it. She did the dang old thing. Now, what I didn't understand about Chloe's performance, because I felt like maybe I need to listen to Family again, because it's giving like sad. It's giving, I went through some dark things, and you know, my family might not be perfect, but it's what I got. What I didn't get is how Isaac and them became these sexual backup dancers. I was just really confused. I said, did I miss, like, is there a hidden meaning to Family? Like, is this family smashing one another? I didn't understand why we were seductively seducing the audience when I felt like I was supposed to be depressed. So I felt like there were conflicting things happening between the backup dancers and the actual lyrics of the song. It just didn't make sense to me. I was very confused. The entire performance, I was just really confused when we got to that point. But when Andrew said, are we at Hunter? This is so disrespectful. When he said, are we at Hunter Biden's house? Because but for real though, why were they doing all of this? Bianca was doing the most when she was like, can I get you something? Can I get you anything? She was like, you could meet me upstairs. I said, Bianca, now I know he said go ahead and suck some pee and get people to stay, but like, I don't think now is the time for you to be doing that. And then like when Tetris yelled at her, like, go get him the drink. And then it was like, Andrew was like, oh, I don't think she heard you. I said, you know what? There's no way I could have sat through that entire scene and not laughed at every single thing that Andrew was saying. So I'm just going to give a kudos to everybody else, because there's no way that I would have been able to be quiet. Because when Andrew said I could see the crabs on the floor, like, I was just like, Sam was writing bars. That whole scene for Andrew, Sam was just writing nonstop bars, and I was totally here for it. So sometimes you gotta give people props where it's due. I don't like the whole series, but that entire scene did it for me from a writing standpoint. So then Isaac does his song, and you know, he's giving Nikki a lap dance. And once again, Andrew was like, I see the cobwebs are clearing out. But what I will not handle is this Atlanta slander when he was like, they don't do showcases like this in Texas. And then they was like, well, maybe in Atlanta. I said, oh. Now you telling the truth, but why? Now what we got to do with it though? What Atlanta got to do with it? What did Atlanta have to do with it? Why we in it? Okay, so disrespectful. So Leah finds out about the whole Rob thing, and then eventually everyone else finds out. So what I didn't understand is like Xander ain't ish. He's like doing Rob so dirty. After these people, like, they literally tortured you. Like, what is, like, they tortured you. Why are you even doing all of this? So this is the part that really sent me. So when Andrew called Tetris Scarface Miyagi, I was done. I had to pause the episode because I was just like, how did you come up with Scarface Miyagi? Because it was really too much for me. It was truly too much for me. But eventually everybody finds out about the whole Rob thing. As soon as they find out about Rob and being accused of assault, and she knows it's not true. She looks at Tetris raggedy behind her. She knew exactly who was behind this. And so, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about Scarface Miyagi. What was he smoking to come up with Scarface Miyagi? I'm so done. So they go into this whole thing about Rob, which it felt off because we never came back to it. Like, did she correct it? Did she just let it go? Like, I don't understand what's going on. But I thought it was very disrespectful. But I also found it very interesting that like for this to be like a Max thing that belongs to like Warner Discovery, and with the whole thing that's happening with the Flash, and they, I just thought it was pretty interesting them even having that in there, given everything that just happened with the Flash. But it is what it is. But let me tell y'all something, okay? I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. The fact that after Xander framed someone for a crime they did not commit, and he chose to sing a song about coming, he want to see the Lord. What you want to see the Lord for, Xander? So you can go to hell? Because that's where you going, to hell. Okay, you're going to hell. Like, how you gonna sing a song about I want to see the Lord? I want to see you. The Lord don't want to see you because he finna send you straight to your cousin, Satan. That's where you going, to hell. It was a choice, okay? That was a choice because that just didn't make sense. You literally just framed somebody for this like crazy crime. Talk about I want to see the Lord. Like for what? Your judgment day? I can already tell you. Spoiler alert, you're going to hell, all right? It don't be making no sense, y'all. Like it truly, like none of this makes any sense, okay? So after all that happens, Josh is like, tells Haim, like, please get Tetris out of here. Like, I don't want to see Tetris. Pay him whatever he wants, child. I want to get Tetris up out of here. I'm trying to figure out, like, why it took you 30 minutes into the episode for you to figure all of that out. Like, that just didn't make any sense to me. But I was like, okay, girl, stand up. Girl boss. So, Haim threatens Tedros with a bedtime story. We tell him about the hunter. He's like, but guess what? I'm the hunter. I said, okay, Haim. So the way that Tetris was looking at Josh, like he was looking at her like, I know this bitch did not just sit up here and take my whole idea. She took all my kids away from me. I can't believe this bitch. Like that's how he was staring at her the whole time. But then she starts doing her performance that I was just like, what is she doing? She was just like, now the one thing what she did the little bow thing. I was like, okay, bitch, I'm with you on that. But that whole performance was a boo, get out the stage, boo. Okay, because it didn't make any sense. But they loved it. It was highly chaotic and didn't make any sense. So in the midst of all of this, security took him out, put him in a car with Haim. Haim offered him $500K to like leave. Now my earring fell out. Haim paid like $500,000. Then Tetris, like he basically tore it up because he was like, she not gonna leave me. And I was like, well, I don't know if you was present for everything that just happened, but I think she's gonna leave you. But I guess the joke was on all of us. So Tetris tore the check. And then, but in the midst of all of this, like Andrew's okay. He's good with the show. He was like, hey, tell Tetris or Super Mario Brothers, whatever his name was, tell him like it was nice to meet him too. Like he found some good people to groom. He didn't say all of that, but that's basically what he was saying. So Nikki, who was on the slide trying to steal business from Destiny and Haim, she ends up. Wait, no, I need to back up. Haim ended up lying to. Dang, y'all gotta do all of this on 4th of July. So Haim lied to Josh about like paying off Tetris. Okay, I guess he didn't want her to, to go back to him. So whatever. So then we go to Diane, Nikki, who takes Diane's song away, which, okay, now for the young woman playing her from the group that I'm not going to mess up because y'all not going to be in my mentions bothering me like y'all pay my bills or she paid my bills. But I felt like they wasted her character because she just never came back, and I was just really confused. Like, it's just so many plot holes. There's so many like subplots that were started, and like we were like, hey, remember that subplot we started like 3 episodes ago? Let's go ahead and like wrap that up, but we're not gonna give you any more backstory on like what was happening. All right. So they basically, Josh had Nikki cancel her song, which I was like, Diane, was I supposed to feel sorry for you? Like, she said that like I'm supposed to feel sorry. Girl, nobody feel sorry for you. Who feels sorry for you? So then Haim goes to like Talia, the writer who was like doing the story on her, and was like, hey, When do you have to get your story out? Like, I have an even bigger story for you. Then we go to 6 weeks in the future. I mean, in the future, child. 6 weeks later, please forgive me, okay? Because I'm trying to fight crime out here and do this at the same time. So they basically use Talia's article to take out Tedros to make sure that Tetra stays away from her. And so then we see that they're like, you know, they got this big tour, sold out, it's all these things. And basically, Tetris shows up and he was like, hey, I'm on a list. And I said, I know you, FLI. I know this dude after being publicly humiliated and shamed. I know y'all not saying this dude and showed up thinking that he got a pass. But then she really left him a pass, but she left it under this government name, okay? So then we come to find out that, like, he got backstage passes. I'm just very confused at this point because I don't know what's going on. Then he walks in, Destiny cursed him out, and I was just like, I can't even believe you condoning this, Destiny. But I guess she said this girl gonna do what she gonna do as long as I'm getting my checks. I don't really care. So when I see he on the list and he go on the back and the security played him, so then I was like, okay, good, like this ain't really happening, but then it did happen. He looks at the brush and he had, ain't this the brush you was getting your ass beat with? And she was like, yeah. He was like, but it's brand new. So was she lying about being abused or was she being serious about being abused? But I don't understand. So like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And then she's like, I miss you. And he's like, I miss you too. And then I'm looking at both of them like, stand up. Like, what you mean? So then she go on stage and then she said, I want to introduce y'all. It's been a rough year. I want to introduce y'all to the love of my life. And then she introduced him. I'm looking like, what the hell is going on? Her team looking like, I know she ain't doing what I think she's doing. How would that have worked if they wrote this article about him? Why would her fans be accepting of this person? Like that they literally just trashed and said that he did all these crazy things. Like, I don't, can someone explain that to me? So that's like, I'm confused. And they sitting up here talking about, yeah, he was her muse the whole time. And I was like, this don't even make sense. Why would her fans be okay with her being with her abuser? Like, riddle me that. Someone please defend this for me. Like, I don't. Well, in their minds, they care about women because they really thought they was doing the damn thing with this last thing. Like, so it doesn't make sense. None of this made sense. Like, I don't get it. Like, how did all of this happen? How did this work? So from a writing standpoint, outside of the fun one-liners this entire episode, like none of this made sense to me. Like, it don't make sense. I don't even know where to begin. Like, I can't even see somebody with an ego like Tetris like allow a woman to talk to him in that way. And also too, you got to think about it. These kids like that, Chloe was like 17, 18. They were all young kids who are literally groomed to take like orders from this man. So it don't even make sense that they would have betrayed him like that in the first place. Like, I know people do stuff for fame, but these people were literally groomed. And like, I don't know. I don't know. It just, it made me feel like, well, what did I watch? And what was real? And what was the point? Because to be honest, while they're sitting up here thinking that it's like something for feminism, it's given like this weird like racial undertone, how this white woman just lied on this man and knew she was lying and made up this whole story and like cried her like white Karen tears. And I don't know how that sits in my spirit because it made me feel like, wow, she was a Karen the whole time and like she basically lied. Like, am I the only one who felt that by the end? Because I just don't understand. It don't make sense. And it becomes something even more sinister because like they're sitting up here saying that like, oh, he's my muse, but like you just accused like a black man of doing all these things that weren't true. So you could make more money and sell tickets and sell out concerts. So that don't. And the fact that y'all still selling this like it's this crazy twist, like all of that happening and you lying, it totally changes the show. It literally changes the show. And it's not even that Tetris is a victim, he just a dummy, but it's like Josh is a Karen. And they were just okay with it. I do agree that I feel like stuff was definitely cut out. But I don't know. It just didn't sit well in my spirit. It made me upset. And you know what? I actually didn't mind last week's episode, which is crazy. I was like, oh, okay, it looks like it's getting better every episode. And then we get to the last episode and it didn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know. But I felt like ending the show that way totally changed, like, the dynamic changed in a way that I don't think they realized how it changed. Which is also too why you can't, when you racially bend characters, like stuff like this happened and y'all don't be thinking about that, and that's how it looks. So I just, like, she just a liar. So I don't understand. I just, this kind of sad and upsetting. So sometimes I just feel like people can benefit from like letting somebody read something and be like, hey, like, I wonder for shows like this, like, do they ever like give stuff like this to like critics or, people, and just be like, hey, what do you think about this? Like, can you just give me your thoughts? I'm upset that I didn't see not one ping for all 5 episodes, but I had to see like titties, and not even titties, like childlike titties, for all 5 episodes, and I didn't see ping not one time. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed. So yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. How did y'all feel about this? That's all I got for real. I mean, when nothing happens, like, it ain't that much to talk about. So what did y'all think about this? What show are we gonna hate watch next? Are we gonna pick up and just like that? Should I catch up? Because it feels like they didn't learn a lesson from season one. Is that what we're watching next? Is and just like that? Is that what we're gonna do next? What's the next show? What's the next show, y'all? Since I'm here for a long time. I'm here until like the end of August. And that's the thing. It really could have been a great series. Like, it really could have been good. But I just don't understand what happened. I don't understand. I just mm I feel like we need another show to hate watch together, to be like, why are we doing this to ourselves? Okay. They're not done with American Horror Story yet, are they? I have not watched I'm a Virgo. Is it good? No, they already said it's gonna just be one season. Now, Little Jackets, Yellow Jackets, if they ain't did nothing with what's her name? It's not Ty Ty Story. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't. I don't. I don't have Peacock. So y'all like I'm a Virgo? Who do I think the audience is supposed to be? Euphoria fans and Sam Levinson haters and Weekend fans. And just like that. Okay, I'm gonna watch I'm a Virgo. Actually, for all the people saying I'm a Virgo good, did y'all like Swarm? Because this finna be my barometer on if I trust y'all or not. I got Bear on the list too. Kai has like the best storyline. I don't know why they haven't been talking about it. I don't know. I'm kind of side eye y'all now. Y'all saying y'all like Swarm. I'm side eye y'all. Dominique was great in Swarm though. Is anyone Insidious fans? I've been watching Insidious because the new movie comes out this weekend, and I was rewatching all of the Insidious before going to see the new one. I have to say, my Insidious rankings have changed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My Insidious rankings has changed. Are anyone fans? Is anyone fans of Insidious? Yeah, I think Dominique was great. What's my score? What's my score for what, Tamara? Or is it Tamara or Tamara? Now, you know what? I went back and rewatched the first Insidious, and the first Insidious didn't do it for me like before. I would actually say Insidious 2 is the best Insidious, and I would actually put Insidious 3 after that, then regular Insidious, and then the fourth one. Tamara. Okay. Okay, so I said it right the first time, Tamara. Okay, Tamara. I think I agree. Insidious 2 is still the best one. I'm gonna make me a light salad if you guys would like to come with me right now. We could finish our conversation, but I am like super duper hungry because y'all had me wasting my time watching this damn show. So I do need to finish eating and cleaning. I'm unpacking. I literally just unpacked my suitcase from LA. I still have to unpack the suitcase from Essence. And then I forgot to take the oh, can I show y'all my flowers though? Y'all see my flowers I made? Aren't they so pretty? Okay, that's not the right part. You gotta look from this side. But I got me some hydrangeas since I'm actually in town. I can get into the first 2 episodes of Platonic. Okay, I'm glad that we're all on the same page about Insidious 2. Even though I will say that I will say that the third Insidious is probably the scare. It has some of the best jump scare. I will say that. I'm making me a little Cobb salad because it's too late to be eating, but I'm still gonna do something because I feel like I barely eaten today. Yeah, real flowers. You gotta treat yourself, okay? Yes. I got some interviews with the cast, and I'll have a review up as well. Sorry, I'm just making my bacon. Sorry, I was making sure that my eggs wasn't. I don't like cold eggs. It does something to my spirit. So I was just making sure that it wasn't cold water running over it. I'm gonna make our bacon. As he should, Tracy. As he should. Okay, my friend started watching this, and I gotta watch it too because it looked like it's actually good. And this is why I be saying like all these like streaming networks who be hating on Netflix, like y'all need to stop playing, and y'all need to just give Netflix your good shows because Netflix be putting shows on the map. So I don't know why they be acting like this. Terrible. They claim it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be 6. So I don't know who's telling the truth and who lying, but somebody lying. Somebody is lying, honey. I didn't like Smile. I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think Smile was that good. I felt like it was wasted potential because it could have been so much better. Am I celebrating the 4th? Absolutely not. Silo was good. Rich, let them know, okay? As much as people really want to hate Netflix, like I just don't see it for them. Like, why y'all hating Netflix when Netflix put shows on the map? Y'all wouldn't have known what Riverdale was. Did you forget that Riverdale didn't get popping until it hit Netflix? Because I know I sure as hell wasn't watching it until it hit Netflix. Do y'all chop up y'all own lettuce? I chop up my own lettuce. We on some grown woman stuff. You know what, Nathan? I actually downloaded Tubi because I needed to watch Insidious 3 for free. But also too because I saw that movie Cinnamon that has a girl from Raising Kanan, but also too, I don't know if I got any of the Summer I Turned Pretty fans in here, but the dude who plays Cam, who was disrespected by Belly, like he's in the movie too. So I wanted to look at it. I was like, oh, is this like a little hood, a Bronx Tale? Smile had better marketing than what the actual movie did. I'm sorry, but we just got to be honest about this, y'all. We can't keep lying to ourselves, okay? We can't do that, all right? We just can't do that. I would have to say that this salad is coming along pretty darn good. I love Ryan Lane. It was so cute. Y'all not ready for this bacon though. We got some tomatoes. I don't really like tomatoes, but trying to be a bad bitch. How to go to the cemetery? Yeah, it's good. Those of y'all that don't know, this is the anniversary. If y'all ever wondered why I say like until I see you again, my god kid's dad, who was like my brother, passed away on 4th of July 3 years ago. So, you know, it's been a day. That's probably where I'm already over it. But yeah, chopping your own lettuce is cheaper. So y'all out here spending all this money for a salad mix that's gonna go bad before you actually use it. It is actually cheaper. Not gonna lie. If y'all bacon not crispy like this, if it's not crispy like this, I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay? I don't want it. Okay? Let them know, Jessica. Let me take these off. I'm not a huge spinach person, Lee. I still gotta watch Severance. But before y'all start trying to drag me, let's be honest. Severance took like 10 episodes to get interesting, okay? That first episode is so long and so boring. Like, people like, it gets good. You just gotta wait to the third episode. If I gotta wait to the third episode or something, then maybe it's just not that good. If I have to wait that long for an episode to get good. Like, y'all not ready for this Cobb salad, y'all. Y'all not ready for this Cobb salad, honey. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. I like the monster and smile with the story. Yeah, I just felt like they could have played more. Like, you know, the scene where her therapist like had the smile. Like, I felt like it should have been more people close to her doing that. I can't wait to talk about Sweet Magnolias. Your girl is watching it. I ain't gonna lie, I had to rewatch. I had to rewatch the season finale because every time I start watching Sweet Magnolia, I be like, damn, like what happened again? Like what happened? Let me go watch this last episode again. You know, something I would love to start doing is I want to start doing recaps, Netflix recaps. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Chelsea and Be a Dragon. Thank you, LL. Now that I can't do cucumbers, it be making me nauseous. Thank you, Helen. Be a Dragon. My god kids, they act like I didn't exist today. I was like, dang, you would have thought their uncle was there. You would have thought with me being gone, the little one was like, TT, we gonna take a bath today? I said, no, sir. He was like, why not? And then his older brother was like, because it's Tuesday, it's not Saturday. And I was like, well, at least he remembered. I didn't hate Malcolm and Marie like everybody else. This bacon ain't gonna make it to the salad. I was gonna chop up some onion, but yeah, I'm hungry. But I got some grilled chicken breast too, but it's late. I don't want to eat too heavy. So I'm just going to only do this. Let me wash the rest of the stuff out. Because we want a messy house. Oh my goodness, I'm going to eat swine for you, KO then. I hope you feel better, Amanda. Y'all, if you rewatch the first episode of Severance, do not sit up here and tell me that first episode is not warranted. I didn't know that we lied to each other. Okay? I'm going to watch it though. You know, I might even interrupt my Insidious watching. I'm going to watch it. You know what? That's the promise I have for y'all. I'm going to watch an episode of Severance. Actually, should I even get hooked on Severance since the new season ain't coming for 10 years from now? Christine, you gonna lie like that? You gonna lie like that first episode one more? You gonna sit up here and lie like that? Y'all gonna lie like that? I can't believe y'all. Can't believe y'all just gonna lie on Al Gore internet like this. Y'all lucky I got my salad, so your lies can't bother me anymore. I don't even mess with ranch like that, but this ranch is ranching. Okay. Do y'all watch the after party on Apple? I'm gonna put salads. I'm gonna put salads back on the map. Okay, let me see what lies y'all spewing. Y'all gonna act like the first episode. You know what? I started it. I got it. I was traveling when it came out. Was it good? This must have been bad. I was like, dang, I left the fridge open. The first episode was boring. Y'all acting like this strike not happening. In her real review, this was me trying to watch the first episode. I'll never forget it. I was actually trying to get a head start on. I said it's gonna cover more Apple stuff. I said, let me start watching this now so I can review it. Fell asleep on the first episode. I think the first episode, the first season was like really cool because it was just like a feel good show. I wish people talked about Acapulco like they did Severance because I think that's another good. I think that's another good feel good show, but no one talks about it. I wonder why. Thank you, Nada. I just really like the blackening. I gotta catch up on stuff that I missed a lot of screenings. Actually, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is pretty dope. Insidious and Insidious 2. Is on HBO Max. Max, whatever you call it. Insidious 3 is on Tubi. The first what? Haven't watched Silo. Started Big Door Prize. Never came back to it, but it wasn't bad. Look, I heard the show is good. I don't disagree with you on that. But that first episode was a snooze fest. The Idol was canceled. You, All American. They had actually canceled you. And Netflix got it. I ain't gonna lie, the salad busting y'all. I'm sorry if I'm smacking. I'm almost done now. You was on Lifetime. The Black One is a movie. I wonder what the first cut of The Idol was like. I don't like tomatoes, but I put tomatoes in it. I'm not like in love with tomatoes. If the writer strike continues, a lot of your shows are going to get canceled. As you've been seeing shows randomly being canceled. And Severance ain't coming back for 10 years. P-Valley ain't coming back for 10 years. Euphoria ain't coming back for 10 years. Thank you, her royal bubbliness. More reality. Less award shows. I think the other two got canceled, but they said it was because of something else. But I don't know. The Game got canceled. Grease Rise of the Pink Lady. They're removing stuff from service. Dead Ringers, I watched the first episode. It was too much. I didn't even finish the first episode. Like, yeah, literally the last writer's strike is why you have reality TV. I don't know. A lot of people be hate watching it. I don't think y'all understand how much people hate watching stuff. Keep the lights on. No, they're not reviewing Sound of Freedom. They didn't do screenings for it. You like the new Gossip Girl? I don't even feel like it was interesting enough to like hate watch Gossip Girl. I thought they canceled the other one, not Strange New World. I don't think they're going to strike because they keep extending negotiations. So I feel like they're going to figure something out. I mean, I thought they already filmed the season of Abbott Elementary. I haven't seen The Bear yet. It's 10 o'clock. I need to finish this last episode of Insidious. I think I'm gonna watch Secret Invasion and do a review on that. Let's see how that does. Y'all watching Secret Invasion? I don't think The Perfect Films is terrible as people are making it out to be. I still don't understand why people were hating on Secret Invasion. It's everything I wanted from a Marvel show. People just haters. I'm just so tired of people hating. Says the person who just hated on the Idol for 30 minutes straight. That was hating with purpose, though. But yeah. Hey, AK. But yeah. My computer is about to die. And I need to go to bed because I gotta go to work tomorrow. But yeah. Yes, I've seen You season 4. Yeah, the first half of You sucked, but the second half was good. But yeah, we'll chat again tomorrow. I'm gonna get a Secret Invasion video up in the afternoon. I actually have Perfect Fine interviews I need to post, so I'll post that tomorrow. And maybe I'll go ahead and post the Black Mirror episode that I recorded 10 years ago and still have yet to post. So y'all got 3 reviews coming in tomorrow. Like, y'all living. Okay. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know y'all living? Do y'all know y'all thriving? And then I'm going to see Joyride tomorrow. So I might record that and post that on Thursday. And just like that on Thursday. And we'll figure out something else to do. Yes, I've seen From. I haven't watched the second season though. Yeah, that's You there. Everybody pretty much be getting killed. I really liked the first episode. I thought it was funny. It was nice just to watch something funny from Black Mirror. And then I liked the Josh Hartnett because like it's Josh Hartnett. So yes. But yeah. Oh, Wavy Partner Track got canceled. They canceled it. Sorry, boo. But yeah, I'm trying to get into doing more reviews, honey. I feel like that's my calling. So I'm trying to get better at doing that. Thank you, LL. Thank you, Be a Dragon. Thank y'all for helping take my mind off today. And I really hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Wash your hands, wash your ass, and be nice to somebody. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. We're halfway there, okay? Tomorrow we're halfway there. There's only 2 more days left. And it's the weekend again. Love y'all. Chat with y'all soon. Bye.